ようこそおいでくださいました。お久しぶりです。
Hello everybody, today we're going to talk why Whis never had the courage to face the Daishinkan. In Dragon Ball Super, Whis made a very strong statement by saying that he is no match for the Daishinkan. Now, the question that remains is, how did he discover that? Has he ever fought Daishinkan before? For him to be sure of that, he has already seen the true power of the Daishinkan at least once. And that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. But before we continue, subscribe to the channel, activate the bell and click the like button below, because that way you don't miss any new videos and become part of the family. That done, now prepare a snack, something light so you don't get fat. Sit down and get comfortable and come with me.
大神官様は全宇宙でも5本の指に入るほどの戦闘力の持ち主と言われているのです。戦ってみたいなどと無礼なことは決して口にしてはいけませんからね。私でさえ足元にも及ばないとだけ申しておく。
Whis is undoubtedly one of the most powerful angels of all, but even though he is so powerful, he is no match for the High Priest, who is among the 5 most powerful in the entire universe. So much so that Whis' despair is clear when Goku sees Daishinkan for the first time. Whis practically pleads with Goku not to ask to fight the Daishinkan. But what would have happened if Goku had asked to fight Daishinkan that day? Would he be killed that day? Because that would be the only justification for him not asking for a fight with the High Priest that day. Do you agree with me? And for Whis to be so concerned as to warn Goku about it, then there's something. It's as if Whis wants to say that to ask for a fight against the High Priest, he needs to have a lot of courage. That is, probably Whis already asked to fight Daishinkan before. In fighting the High Priest, he almost ended up dead, getting to see all his power. That is, Whis is the only one who has seen the full power of the Daishinkan, and that is why he is so afraid of the High Priest. For probably, when fighting the High Priest, a long time ago, it almost resulted not only in the end of him, but also in the end of all universes. And why do I believe that Whis already fought the High Priest? Well, simply because Whis was once a student of the Daishinkan. Just before becoming the official angel of Universe 7, Whis trained with the Daishinkan, just as Goku is currently training with him. But, for example, Goku has already fought Whis, but it wasn't a serious fight. Whis didn't show all of his power to Goku, especially because he can't even due to the rules of the angels, which is to never show all his power. If any angel fails to comply with this rule, he is eliminated at the same time. And have you ever stopped to think why this rule exists? One thing is a fact: if there is a rule, it is because there is a story. Probably some angel already showed all his power one day and that didn't bring very good consequences, so Daishinkan decided to create a rule for that. But what was the first angel who showed all his power, generating negative consequences for the universe, to the point that a rule had to be created for this? I don't know about you, but I can only think of one angel, Daishinkan, because we have much more information about him than about other specific angels. For example, it has already been said that Daishinkan, he is the High Priest and that he is among the 5 most powerful in the entire universe. And about the other angels, what do we know? The only thing we know about the other angels are the universes they are part of. For example, we know that Vados is an angel from Universe 6, Margarita is an angel from Universe 11, but we don't have much information about these angels, like their strength level or their history. With the Daishinkan it is already different. We already know many things about him. For example, he is the father of all angels. He is Xeno's High Priest and right-hand man. He is among the 5 most powerful in all universes, and he is also the one who kills the angels when they break the rules. That is, in the old days we thought that the angels only disappeared when they broke the rules, until we found out that the Daishinkan is responsible for killing them. That is, if we put all these pieces together, we come to the conclusion that Whis doesn't have the courage to ask for a fight against the Daishinkan anymore, precisely because of that. After the last time he showed all his power, the universe came in jeopardy and the existence of all the angels was also in jeopardy. Not to mention that the angels are no longer free to fight if they want, or at least to show all their power, which ends up taking away a little bit of the sense of all this power that the angels have, because it's no use having a lot of power and not being able to use it. In other words, after that fight you hit him. According to my theory, the angels became more empty characters. Their purpose in life became simply the function of the gods of destruction. And that's why Whis didn't allow Goku to ask for a fight against the High Priest that day, because he knew that if the High Priest agreed to fight Goku, not only would the existence of Goku in Universe 7 be at risk, but also the existence of the angels. Do you understand? That is, with my theory, we come to the conclusion that Whis was the only character who has ever seen the full power of the Daishinkan, and that also explains a certain special treatment he receives from the High Priest. I don't know if you've noticed, but the only angel that ever appeared, having closer dialogues and conversations with the High Priest was was Whis. Whis even called him father, not to mention that Daishinkan promised to visit Universe 7 more often. Or that is, you can see that Universe 7 and Whis are the darlings of the High Priest. But what do you think of all this? It's important that you comment your opinion down here, okay? The video is ending. Thank you very much for your audience. Do not forget to evaluate and, if possible, comment a big hug to all. All the best, always and even more. Bye.